Hey y'all, this is Marley K. Hope everybody is well. Sorry I've been absent for so long. I've been doing a little bit of work and trying to get my little house squared away. Devise my plan for whatever happens come 2025 with family. So, in any event, this is a very important story I want to share with you because, as you know, I've been warning y'all for the last couple of years that whatever happens outside of America is the prelude to what will happen here. So we need to pay attention to everything that is going on. We need to keep our heads on a swivel and we need to be preparing. I don't know if there is enough money and energy on the planet to prepare for all the crazy things that the fallen ones have in store for us, but I consider it an honor to be able to witness it. It's just very amazing to and scary to be able to see all the things that we see and nobody else around you sees it. Nobody else pays attention to it. So I don't know whether some days I just don't know. Being here in America at this time is very weird. It's people are just weird, especially black people, Negroes, African Americans, whatever you want to call them. Our people are just lost in the sauce, and I don't know if they're going to wake up in time. But there are a lot of different stories that are going on, and I will be uploading a couple of different videos today. One may be very long because I have a lot of stories that I haven't talk to you all about, but I need to put them on your radar. So I'm gonna just do a brief, little story about all of them, and then I will put the links in the description so that you can go back and read the stories for yourself. But they are things that are of utmost importance leading up to January 20th, the inauguration. It's a lot of stuff going on with the government. It's a lot of stuff going on with these flying things in the sky, the weather, the economy, cryptocurrencies, just all types of things. So this story is important because it's about a nation collapsing, and it is our sister nation, one of our sister nations, the UK and France. They're all in bed together. So we need to pay attention to this story. So it says France's government just collapsed. What does that actually mean? This story came from Vox. It came out on December the 4th, 2024. It says the political crisis is months in the making. And we're going to have the same thing happen. So notice, you remember I was telling y'all about a lot of these nations have all these elections and they're going to try to do martial law to keep the winner from taking office and or some other just pick a scenario, but anyway, just to keep two sides always fighting because they need chaos in order to bring the order. So this is going to be happening globally. When you start seeing these European nations have this happen, you should pay attention, and especially because the same thing can and is likely going to happen here. We need to be prepared. We need to be prepared for chaos. We need to be prepared to hunker down. We need to be prepared for supply chains to shut down. We just need to be prepared. So this says France's government collapsed Wednesday following a vote of no confidence in the country's prime minister, pushing the country's political future into chaos and exacerbating its budgetary and looming economic crises. Sounds familiar, don't it? The successful vote means center-right Prime Minister Michel Barnier will be out of a job and that French President Emmanuel Macron will need to find someone to replace him. That's not expected to be an easy task. While the president nominates prime ministers in France, his picks can be ousted at any time by no confidence votes, like Barnier was. And the National Assembly, the lower house of France's parliament, is almost evenly divided between the far right, a loosely united and contentious left wing, and centrists, including Macron's allies. Few candidates will please all three factions. So see how they have the divide. They put these people in power, and I don't know. It's just we're watching a movie. That's the best way to say it. Like everything is orchestrated. All right, so it says disagreement about who should be prime minister following surprise elections this past summer led to Barnier's rise. He was seen as a capable, if not popular, choice for the job and won enough approval to win the prime minister's post, but he faced significant challenge of trying to govern without a majority. His recent attempt to push through a 2025 national budget without a vote in the lower house of parliament infuriated lawmakers on both right and left. As a result, France's far-right party and its left-wing alliance each put forward no confidence motions. Now France is stuck. Without a prime minister, the government's ability to pass laws is hampered. In the long term, Barnier's removal could deepen France's ongoing budget crisis and is a reflection of an unprecedented polarization in French politics, for which a solution seems far out of reach. Now, what this article does not talk about is how France has been kicked off, out of Africa in a lot of the countries where they have been in power and had people in government for centuries due to colonization. So part of the economic crisis is a lot of these black countries are waking up and like, get your foot off my neck, get your hand out my pocket. So like everything is happening, as it relates to judgment. The Gentile rule is over, and they got to dress up all these stories and make all these different scenarios. Uh, they control the airways and the media, so they gotta, parcel out these stories to us to make it seem as though, something new is happening. But this is, biblical prophecy happening, and it's white on white crime. Like the white people are doing this to themselves. The Saxons is fighting, and we don't got nothing to do with it, except for we are sitting back and minding our own business, and that is a problem because we know we make the world go round. So, in any event, I just wanted to share this story with you. I'm going to put it in the description. This is the last thing that I'm going to read. It says, France's political turmoil didn't start exactly with Barnier. To understand what's happening now, we need to go back to July. That was when France held snap parliamentary elections following the disastrous defeat of Macron's party in June's European Parliament elections. Macron's decision to hold the election was a surprise, and he hoped voters would reject the far right at home. Instead, those elections saw Le Pen's National Rally Party, or RN, gain ground, as did far-right parties across Europe. So, same scenario that's happening in Europe is happening here in America. So it's just the same thing. It's white on white people fighting white people, and the colors think they got a dog in the fight. They don't have a dog in the fight. White supremacy is eating itself. It's not sustainable, and people across the globe are tired of colonization. So they're trying to reinvent it, but they have to tear the old down to reinvent the new, to introduce the new thing. And that's what we're seeing. So we're going to see that here. It's already happening. You look at the thing with Trump and Biden, it's white on white crime. You look at all the things that are happening, white people are upset, but they didn't care about it when it's happening to nobody else. Now it's happening to them, and they're like, oh, so terrible, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, that. So in any event, we need to get ready because this is going to happen here. You already see how Biden's moving. That Biden and Trump basically ain't no good guys in this fight. You can look at both of them. You're just sitting back and you're looking. Um, it's easy to see when you've checked out of the political process and you've set yourself apart and you've come out of the system, at least mentally, as much as you can. And you see the same thing getting ready to happen here. It's already happening, but come 2025, it is going to be a wang dang doodle. So again, continue to prepare for all things that are terrible. Uncertainty, shortages, martial law, local law changes, civil unrest, climate crap, aliens, economic collapse, you name it. And we ain't even talking about, the truth coming out about who we are. That's the most important thing. All of this is to mask the truth about who we are. So no matter what is happening, at the very top or at the very bottom, when you get to digging, everything is about us. So y'all stand firm, toe the line, but make sure you continue to be prepared. Don't be fearful. Continue to have faith in the Most High that He will deliver us from all this evil. But even if we do not make it out, because all of us ain't gonna make it, even if we do not make it out, we are still going to go to the wilderness. We're gonna leave here eventually. But I'm ready to go now because I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm tired of Babylon. All right, y'all. Please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload new content. Follow me on Rumble and on Instagram. The links are in the description. I'm also on Odyssey. The link for that is in the description as well. If you'd like to support the channel financially, the links are at the very bottom of the description box. I do not want to monetize my channel because it's just such a headache, and I'm just not down with that. Too many changes. So anyway, if you'd like to support the channel, links are at the very bottom of the description box. Continue to prep, continue to pray, continue to seek the Most High. Keep those laws, statutes, and commandments. Come out of this system. Repent daily. A lot of people are talking about, a lot of Israelites, not people, a lot of Israelites and Israelite communities are talking about fasting. I think on December 25th and the 31st. And some other channels are talking about doing some other things at different times. I'm going to suggest that we all participate so we can do something corporately. And I don't know if corporately is the proper word, but as an assembly, let's say that, so that we can be prepared for what's coming, because we know we are under attack and next year is going to be really bad. I keep thinking about the Deal report and all the things that are coming, and I know why those things are happening. They got to try to get rid of as many of us as they can and cause as many of us to sin so that we are not in the will of the Most High. So we got to pray for our brothers and sisters who are still asleep. We got to pray for ourselves and our family members. Those are of us who are in the awakening and who are doing the work, trying to wake our brothers up and teach one another so that, we can, withstand the darts of the enemy. So with that said, this is Marley K again. Please like the video and share it so that other people can get wind of this information and try to learn about what's happening. I know it is not a glamorous subject. None of these subjects are, but they impact all of us. So we need to be aware. All right, this is Marla K. Love y'all, and I'm out.